Hey, it's me. How you doing? So, I made videos about ranking Final Fantasy villains in objective manner as best as I could in terms of character and in terms of power. That was fun, and from what I could see, people actually kinda watched those. Like, I got like almost 20 views on one of them, and then around like 10 views on another one, which is like, for me, that's like impressive. Like, thank you for actually watching them. And I think the video where I ranked them in terms of power actually got a like, which is like, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed my banter for almost an hour. That was unexpected. So, today I would like to rank my top 10 personal, subjective favorite villains from Final Fantasy series. It will be a shorter video, hopefully, and I'm kinda hesitant on making it since I don't see people actually being interested in my subjective views, but here goes nothing, I guess. At least it's gonna be fun for a little bit. So, at number 10, we have Exdeath. He clearly lacks in character, but I simply adore his color scheme and his design and his play on a paladin trope, so to say. And while he's pretty much a cartoon, a villain of a character, I still appreciate him for what he was, and yeah, my love for him clearly comes from design. I really love his design. Would love to cosplay him. What a truly gorgeous Splinter he is. Now at number 9, I actually have Garland from Final Fantasy 1, not 9. He looks quite metal, and he's cool, and he's like this huge fuck you sword, and my love for him probably comes from the fact that he's honorable but not good warrior, so to say. We often have warriors who are either good and honorable or bad and scummy, but Garland is not like this. He would rather lose to a worthy opponent than cheat and win, and I really like this because it's unusual, especially for the time when he was written. I love his obsession with fighting because of his love for war and his position where he believes that he was condemned by fate itself, and how he felt bad for Chaos and his over-the-top undying rage. He's death metal manifested pretty much, and that's all you really need to know about him. At number 8 we have Sephiroth, and now, before you kill me, put your Amazon katanas down and listen to me for a moment. I love him. I love how his character is a play on a hero character who got delusional and lost his way, and I love how his delusion came from an identity crisis. I really do. I also adore how stylish and fancy and just beautiful he is, obviously, but when he's compared to the other villains on my list, he just doesn't stack up personally to me, so you know. Now at number 7 we have Chaos. Now Chaos, so imagine a puppy, like a cute puppy, and now imagine this puppy being shot. Yeah, that's pretty much Chaos in his history. His existence is pain, and you will hurt learning about it. Do you want me to make a video talking about his story and just putting it out there? Because not a lot of people put it out there, because I can. I kinda want to. Alas, while it does go a bit too much into sad corners, I adore how this huge and intimidating figure is honestly a hurt and sad child, because he's child, and that's tragic, and I love him. At number 6 we have, well, how do I put it? We have Adele. Now, let me speak. She doesn't have a lot of character, yes. She might be pure evil, bent on evil, but you know, it works. It really does. She really pulls off the whole I'm a maniac that exists for chaos and power bit, and she's she's totally here not because I absolutely love her design and want her to beat me up. Definitely that's not the reason why she's here. So number 5, Kuja. Beautiful boy, love him. So take what I said about Sephiroth and amplify it by 2, pretty much. Tragic, deep, stylish, ethereal, beautiful, sexy. I love the tragedy and complexity of his character, and how it comes from his fear of death, and how it comes from the fact that he's a living weapon pretty much, and how in the end he honestly realizes that, you know, the things he done were probably not right, and how he actually, you know, helps Zidane and his team in the end. I also completely adore his little team up with Terra and Final Fantasy Dissidia and Final Fantasy Dissidia NT. It's just, it's so cute. Just yes, please, more. Now at number 4, we have Cloud of Darkness. Now, yes, I am biased towards cool looking female characters, but I also think that Cloud of Darkness is honestly interesting. She is this avatar of darkness, and yet she shows signs of personality, such as her dual hate and fascination with humans, and how random and irrational things that humans do interest her. I also like how she's not really strictly evil, as she mostly fights for the balance when there is imbalance, and I adore her power up green super form thing. That's just, that's some creepy, intimidating, but also sexy shit right there. At number 3, we have Ultimecia. You know my opinion on her character, so, you know, a bright girl with friends and a loved one who outlived them and then turned mad trying to go back in time, eventually turning evil and bitter as all she could do. Remember that in the past she was happy, and now she thinks that, you know, time is cruel because it does not wait for you. Like, you know, I love that. It's sad, hurts me in the best way possible. She also rocks a badass outfit with some amazing looking hands. She has some badass magic, and you know, she actually has quite huge balls, because in Final Fantasy Dissidia NT she actually stands up to Shatoto, which is like, yeah, you don't really do that often. Trust me, you don't fuck with Shatoto, just don't. Run. At number 2, we have Emperor Matthäus himself. Yeah, I love him. I love him so much that I picked my server in Final Fantasy XIV because I saw server which was called Matthäus, and I was like, bitch, I have to. Well, he's not tragic. I actually love that aspect of him. He's sassy, his ego is bigger than your house, and he's ambition personified. He's evil and cruel, yet he's also sophisticated and smart, which is a rare combination, and something you could have heard from me in one of my previous videos. Also, I mean, look at his outfit, look at his hair. He looks like a fucking JoJo character. Don't say me that he doesn't. He does. Like, if he would have taken Diavolo's spot, you wouldn't even notice. Just beautiful. And last but not least, we have Kefka. I mean, of course we do. Was it even surprising? Tragic backstory, sympathetic character, yet he's not redeemable, over-the-top style. I mean, his first design is definition of too much done right, while his second design is basically a sexy god. I'm really not sure what else I can say that was not said about Kefka, so I'll just leave it at that, at this. And this was my top 10 list for Final Fantasy villains. This one was probably a weirder video, and you probably hated and did not have fun at all, but hey, I had fun talking about it a little bit, and I'll probably regret making this video because I will get self-conscious later, but here goes nothing, am I right? Anyhow, I do hope that you enjoyed it just a tiny little bit. Sharing my personal tastes is something I do want to do in the future more, as more people will hopefully start watching me and caring and will care about what I personally have to say. And be on the lookout for my next video, because my next video will be a new series where I will talk about manga and anime which you should watch and read, which you probably were not watching and reading. So yeah, I'll just pretty much suggest a bunch of niche anime and manga instead of your Naruto's and your Bleaches. So yeah, have fun, stay healthy, eat your greens, and don't die. See you in the next video. Bye.